Good evening. Happy Friday evening, I think. Um, I was all confused because I worked the two nights that started at midnight, and so I wasn't going to the linen room, which is what I usually do on the weekends. So I was convinced that it was a Saturday, or I didn't know what day of the week it was, or I don't know what have you. But anyhow, I'm about to go in 30 minutes for what will be my 19th 19th shift in a row. Woohoo! So hopefully it will be calm and uneventful. I changed hotel rooms this morning. There was a new next door neighbor who had different beliefs about music and music volume, etc., than I did, and I was woken up with their music, and I'm just not gonna have interrupted sleep to wake up to ask them to turn it off or lower it or whatever repeatedly. I'm just not. So anyhow, I asked them to change my room, and they did. But when I got here this morning, it turns out now the hotel is full, and so I had to wait for someone to check out. But then they needed me to move quickly so that they could clean my room so someone could check into my room. Hoorah, hoorah. So it wound up being like right in the middle of my heavy sleep, like 12:45 to 2 kind of thing or something like that. Anyhow, so we'll see how tonight goes. Tomorrow will probably be a lot of catch-up sleeping. But my new room is on the next floor above. She asked me why I was moving rooms. I said first for the music and second because I sleep during the day and there's people walking past my window while I'm sleeping in bed. Awkward. And so I'm now on the next floor up, which is great because I wound up getting this outside balcony, which is fabulous because I hear it's going to be phenomenal weather this weekend, and I can't tell you the last time that Jersey has seen phenomenal weather. It's, like what? Anyhow, at least it hasn't been snow, but it will be nice to have the sliders open and get some fresh air while I'm sleeping the day away. Might even sleep on the sofa just because it's in front of the windows. But we'll see. I am cautious for tonight because the last couple of nights, some of the nurses on the ICU have decided that we should be their techs, and that's certainly not how it works. You don't get to sit on your butt and watch YouTube videos and then have me do all your dirty work, and certainly not on night 19. And if I'm not needed as a nurse, then I'll head back to Philadelphia. So when I agreed to extend, it was to stay in the emergency room. So we'll see if they try and pull me tonight, and if they try and pull me, I'll reach out to the director and ask him what he wants, and if the need no longer exists, then I'll go. I'm just not playing that game. I'm not interested in whatever. You hear me. You know. I think the last couple of nights ago they were doing it because they said, oh, well, we saw in the census that you had no patients and you had 8 nurses. Well, that's not true. The patients are broken into different categories. So if you look under one ward heading, it's ER ICU, we had 3. And if you look under another ER heading, it's like telemetry hold ER, and that had 4. And then we had the ER patients coming in. So we had all those patients, but if you just go to emergency room, it said no patients. So I'm busy putting their nose into someone else's census, and I'm not exactly sure why the house supervisor wasn't just correcting them. And anyhow, they did send someone last night who was willing to be a gopher, but I'm not willing on night 19 to do that. So we'll see. sometimes you just gotta stick up for yourself and, call them out on games and not be a pushover. So, we'll see. I'm gonna go in with a good attitude and be optimistic that the right thing will happen. And if I need to stand up for myself, I will. And if it's decided that my tour here is done, then it's done. Although that would be sort of annoying after I spent all that time moving up here today. And I would have to take a lot of food home. But anyhow, so that's my short and sweet. I did do a video last night and I thought I uploaded it, but apparently it uploaded to a part and then it didn't publish. And I know I said that I don't watch my videos back. And then I was confused by the dates and what day of the week it was and whatever. And I saw it and, oh dear God, I look like The Walking Dead yesterday. So, although I'm trying to tell myself I need to post it, it really didn't say anything. It was mostly like mumble jumble rambling, which probably was in keeping with me looking like death warmed over. And so I might just cross that one off the list. Anyhow, so that's my story. I'm gonna go put some coffee on at 6:20. I gotta leave in a little bit. I love you all. I enjoy seeing Marco Polos and getting text messages and pick me ups and cheers. And I hope everybody is doing well and safe and washing your hands. And despite what your governors, mayors, and whoever is saying that you stay in quarantine, it's not over. So get your exercise, but socially distance. Love you all. Bye.